Today's video is just a fun, no effort, let's watch some cringe together. And I was thinking of today talking about the king, what is his name? I don't even know his name. The new king of England guy, his portrait, and how obviously satanic it looks. I mean, it reminded me instantly of the satanic looking sculpture that the Pope sits in front of. And yeah, I mean, maybe that's the topic to talk about. It seems all over the place, so I'm guessing that most of you have already seen it before, or seen it already, rather. But there's just so much political stuff. What my mind went to this morning was there's going to be so much political nonsense out there I mean, this year, every 4 years in America, it obviously gets way more amped up, the political shenanigans, than normal. And so I just wanted to share some Instagram cringe. I think I saw this on Reddit, but then I went to this person's Instagram and downloaded some other videos that we can watch together. I just think it's an interesting instance. The Bafo Club runs deep and controls everything on the world stage. And so even your conservatives that are going to be out there talking against gay stuff and talking against trans stuff, I mean, they're still a part of the club that has this trans idea as a big part of it. They're just, I don't know what you want to think of it, the old guard, the hush, people who want to remain hush hush about it and who want to enforce gender stereotypes really, really intensely. That's like the Red Lodge. That's the old guard of the Bafo Club. And then you got the ones that want to feed their children hormones because they feel a certain way, or want to tell you that there's 87 different genders. And that's the Blue Lodge, the complete opposite side. Of course, I'm giving like extreme cases here, but they're all the same people. Team Red and Team Blue both play for Team Purple. And that's just a really important thing to understand about this place. People like this are probably clowns. They probably know that this is all a clown freak show. They attach to Donald Trump because they see that Donald Trump is an orange freak show. And yeah, if you've watched my video a lot, my videos, you know about the color orange and about skulls and bones. That is a male skeleton, but they're gonna tell you, they're gonna pretend like they don't know about that stuff, and that they need to reinforce gender stereotypes because they're Red Lodge, because that's the script that they're gonna follow. They're not ever really genuine about the things that they say. They just play parts. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be a Red Lodger, and they just go play that part. They don't really have strong convictions either way. It's like an image thing. Well, enough rambling. Let's just watch these and cringe together. Let me know what you think in the comments.
In America, you can be anything you want. Don't be weak and gay. Stay from the cars.
Alright, the show goes on all night till the morning.
And it's funny too because Gomez, this person, not a typical American last name. I mean, America, what, the melting pot? Just, you know, Hispanic, but running on the Republican ticket. That might seem like a contradiction, but no, they, that really doesn't matter. I mean, I grew up in California, and a lot of Mexicans that I knew they're way more conservative, and maybe it has to do with a lot of them are Catholic. I don't know, but you might think it's a contradiction, but this person could get elected. Who knows? At this point, it's like a troll vote almost. Like, people know that it's a clown freak show, so people are willing to do troll votes. I don't totally believe that voting is real, but if somebody really does have enough following, the NWO might pick them up. And we'll see that okay, clearly they got the look, the skull and bone look. So that's one that they know that they could be picked up by the establishment. Another thing, we'll see that they like the color orange, but let's just keep going. I'm talking too much between the cringe.
Honey, this is what I will do to the growing books when I become Secretary of State.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't making that.
These books come from Missouri Public Library. When I'm in office, they will burn.
Like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, yeah. Please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not.
All right. So book burning, why not, you know? And those are, of course, LGBTQ whatever themed books in the library. Yeah, I mean, those are all over the place. Here we go. What's this one gonna bring us?
What happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. We used to be strong, America. Now, there's a bunch of pussies crying in politics and on social media. I need the Lions of America to wake up and help me take this nation back from the weak men and women that have sent our sons and daughters to die in wars that they profit from. General Flynn said it best. When
Okay,
there's
I was
war,
over this one at this point. But the thick Hispanic accent kind of gets me. Next, can we move on? I don't know. Oh, here we go.
they're trying to put President Trump in jail, just like Andrew and Tristan Tate. If speaking the truth gets you a trip to jail, then I guess I should get my jail bag ready. Good thing I like chains anyway.
I know whips and chains and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right.
Chains are a symbol that they like because they're slaves to the NWO beast Bafo system. And then look at how they make it about being a woman too. A woman on a mission. It's like these Bafos, they can never just be individuals. They always got to be like a man in charge or a woman on a mission, or they got to bring their gender into it unnecessarily all the time. Why can't you just run as a person? And the thing is too, they're so doodly and so masculine, but I guess this is the type of woman that they're selling. Like nothing about this is womanly. This.
They're trying to put President Trump in jail, just like Andrew
It's
and
scary.
Tristan
Those
Tate.
knees.
Speaking the truth.
All right. Do I have any more? Oh, here's the orange. Yeah, this person's in the club, just like all the other bozos. This is from my website. Just like all these bozos, love the color orange. This one has so many orange suits. Looks like a demon. Look at all the orange suits that one wears. So this one is in the club, trying to get elected. I think mostly just playing a part. They this is borderline rage bait, this person. And I mean, like the video that we just watched, it's partially true, the things that this person are saying, like we should, but it doesn't seem like they're taking this very seriously. You could have this sort of message and not be like a cringe TikTok thing. It's not. This just goes along with the world is really a stage with just a bunch of clowns acting it out, and they like people like this that don't take things seriously, and they will do whatever. They'll be super cringy, and they'll go on talk shows and do ridiculous things and just put on a dress. They love the actors that'll put on a dress and do what they're told. And I mean, this really reminds me of the secret to how the mass hallucination show, or what, hypnotist, the mass hypnotist shows. The secret to those shows is that there's a whole class of people out there that are willing to go along with it and just be goofballs just to entertain people, just because they're a part of a club that does this stuff. And that's why they will be absurd. That it reminds me of why celebrities will join things like Scientology, because they think it's like interesting for their character and they'll just go for it.
Don't give the government the ability to make words illegal or police your right to free speech for saying a word that contradicts their agenda. Nick Fuentes says many things that I do not agree with, but he is an American citizen, and his right to free speech on every platform should have never been taken away. The Second Amendment.
All right, I mean, I can't disagree with that message from this orange person, and maybe I'll just leave it at that. They didn't show in one of their videos, they were talking about Trump. I think that you're going to find a lot of crazies like this, people that saw that Trump could do it, Trump could have outrageous things going on and still get elected. So I feel like the Clown Freak Show will only get more clown like. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching these cringy TikToks with me. Leave a comment what you think, and who knows? Maybe, I mean, I really don't like political stuff, but it's going to become really hard to escape, I think, at this point. And there will probably be some big psyops when it comes to political things in the near future. I do believe certain people talk about that somebody's going to get a deadly head wound and like come back from that. The book of Revelation talks about that. So I think that that is an interesting thing to look out for on the horizon. One of these big players like Obama or Trump getting a deadly head wound, but then coming back from that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I hear certain channels. I mean, there's one, Jurassic Liars. I know he talks about that a lot, and I think he's right about that because it's in the book of Revelation. So who knows? Maybe interesting stuff will happen. Maybe I'll just share more cringe. Let me know what you'd like to see when it comes to the political. Or I know that there's going to be some people that say I never watch the news. I don't pay any attention to political stuff. And I mean, that's mostly me. So this isn't going to become a political response channel or anything like that. But who knows? Maybe if something piques my interest, I'll talk about it. Hope you enjoyed. God bless everyone.